Welcome back. Today, I'm starting somewhere that feels like my little hidden gem. I've rolled a fresh rogue, and right now, I'm not doing much of anything, just taking a moment in the blind fish in Neriak. There's something about that spot. I just like how it's quiet and it's tucked away from all the chaos. A nice calm place to gather your thoughts before the grind begins. It got me thinking and asking the question for you all. Please leave me a message in the comments. Where is your safe spot in Norrath? I know it sounds kind of weird that I would say that about Neriak. Who thinks that's safe besides Dark Elves? Of course. So I left the tavern, and now I'm heading towards the Nectalos Forest zone line. Um, but before I settled on Neriak for this class, I continue to think about what I'm actually going to create. I know that I talked about making the Paladin Necro, and then I'm not really sure on the last one because I first said Enchanter, but a lot of people said Bard, and I might even do something like a Druid just because I like the porting. And the thing you got to think about whenever you're looking at your start, um, it goes by the character that you choose as far as what class you want to start. So all of the first classes have to go with the race. So pick your race, pick your class, and then pick your other two once you're able to pick the third at level 10. So I finally ran out, and I'm in Nectalos Forest and whiffing. Don't you always whiff right at the beginning? But that's okay. I don't die. So once we get past the early levels, the world really starts to open up. And I was thinking to myself, what is the one zone that you're most looking forward to getting back to? Whether it's in Antonica, which is pretty much the heart of the world, do you miss running around Nectalos Forest? Do you miss running through the Karanas? I always like that. Do you miss fighting the eyes in Royal Gorge? I know that was always fun. Or are you a Faydwer person? Going to, Crushbone or Unrest. Quite a few places to go here. And it's where a lot of us grew up. So my two main characters that I ended up playing a lot of, one was a Wood Elf Druid and one was a Dark Elf Enchanter. So those are the two big places where I grew up. But there's also Odus and Toxula Forest and the Hole. I haven't done a whole lot there because I never started there, so that might be something to think about as well. But today I also wanted to talk about the Rogue because there were a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but quite a few people that were asking about rogue builds, and I just didn't know because of positioning how that would work. Because, if you can't do backstab, then how much fun can a rogue be? I mean, yes, it can dole out some damage still, but I was worried about that. But then I saw in the Everquest Legends live stream where Secrets pointed out that she had been backstabbed from the front. So there's that option. So then I started thinking about, if I want to make a rogue, what am I going to go with a rogue? So my first inkling was to go with a shaman. Just because you like to have the heals continuing to go, you like having dots, you like having a pet, not until, level 35 or so. But it's nice having all of that. And then the question became, Oh my, what do I do for the third class? And my first inkling was to lean towards a wizard. And a wizard I chose because it can put out some heavy damage pretty quickly. It can also uh, snare, so you have that option. And if you want, you can solo with this, and it sounds like from the live stream that is something they're expecting more of, but keeping the option open for being able to group up and kill things. And they did talk about some of the zones have been pushed up to level 4, the hardest difficulty, and completed solo. So I'm not too worried about doing too much damage and getting aggro. Though I do prefer that I would not solo. I would prefer to be in a group. I want it to be a social game. And there will be times where I solo and I want to solo as well. So I think for me, Rogue, Shaman, and Wizard would be where I want to be for that. So I'm going to keep grinding here in Nectulos. Drop a comment with your starting city, your favorite safe spot, and your vote for the third class. Or if you have something different. I am really enjoying going over these with you, talking with you. I appreciate all the support. Thank you very much for coming along for the ride. I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope you are too. I'll see you in Norrath.